Hello, and welcome to True 100% Plus episode 35. Whoa, it only took like 3 months. Woo! Yeah, now we get to do the traditional start of every episode of, hey, I'm sorry this took so long to cut out. Except this time is a little bit different. Anyway, start here. I'm just removing the balaclava because it was really annoying. And I decided to go with pants. Just pants, nothing but pants. The UK kind of pants too, not even American. So we're going to do that for the rest of this episode. There you go. But yeah, hello. This is the final episode of the Master Save. I finally did it. You can all stop the memes now. This is literally the last episode of the Master Save. Hooray. It's over. I finished everything, I believe, in this episode. Wasn't too many things. And unfortunately, this episode being the last episode of this season, which I'm calling it, unfortunately this one was the one that took like 3 months, so I'm really sorry. But things happened, I will get into. But anyway, let's not just start every single episode of me apologising for delayedness. What are we going to do this episode? Well, this episode, the first, I don't know, like 20, 30 minutes, I don't remember what I do, because the first 20 or 30 minutes of this, I recorded like 2 months ago, and I don't remember any of it. I have notes, obviously, of what I planned to do. I don't remember how or whatever I did it. So this is going to be as much fun for me watching it as it is for you. Do I seriously get stuck in the... Is this the right take? Okay, I hope this is the right take, otherwise I'm going to have to redo this recording. Okay, I keep going. Wonderful. Yeah, anyway. There's a few final things. I know what happens at the end, because I recorded that recently. It was pretty tricky to record, but it wasn't the main reason this took forever to come out. I guess I'll talk about the main reason this took forever to come out, since, like, I don't know even know what's happening. The main reason this took forever to get out is because I've been very busy with speedruns. So, recently I applied to a few marathons for my Ballad of Gay Tony 100% speedruns. And I actually got accepted into 2. One of them was the really, really longathon, which is still happening, even though that was I did that like a week or 2 ago. It's a really, really longathon. I got my run into that, and I got a world record during the run, which is really funny, but I'll talk about that later. But more importantly, not to say anything bad about that marathon, but more importantly for me, I got Ballad of Gay Tony 100% into ESA Winter as well. I'm sure you guys know about ESA if you've watched this whole series. But those that don't remember or know or whatever, ESA is a European speedrunning marathon. It's kind of like the European GDQ, if I have to describe it like that. And this is their first winter event, their first full winter event, and I got my run into it. So I've been practicing that a hell of a bunch. Like, a whole bunch. Like, constantly. And I've also been doing San Andreas speedruns, as you would have seen if you subscribed to this channel, not just these videos. I posted a PB the other day. Yeah, that's what I've been doing. Unfortunately, I was also planning to finish True 100% plus the Master Save bit. You know, this is the last episode of the season, and I said I was going to take a break after this episode. Unfortunately, I hit a brick wall of difficulty, and because I couldn't commit my full time to it, I couldn't really figure out a way around it and whatnot. So that's why this episode took so long, and I apologise. I'm really sorry. I know some of your lives depend on it, as you say to me all the time, you flipping meme comments. Yeah. Anyway, here we are in Bayside. Haven't been here before, and I managed to fly all the way here without getting any wanted stars, as was suggested by someone or a few people. If you take a specific route over the water, if you fly here, you can actually reach all the way over here without getting any wanted stars, which is pretty cool. There's a Maverick. Spawns at the start of the game. This is Bayside. I think I just explore for a bit. There's one reason I came here. It wasn't just to see if I could get here without getting any wanted stars. There was also one specific thing I wanted to get. Oh yeah, I remember this. I look at this computer. Yeah, this computer has like 3ds Max or something, like a 13-year-old version of 3ds Max on it, or something like that. It looks like a load of props from in-game. Some prop developer just print screened their computer and put it on this computer as they were making the computer. That's what happened, I think. It looks like 3ds Max, kind of. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, this is boat school, obviously I was exploring, but we can't start boat school yet. But that's the room where it would start. But anyway, the main reason I came here is just down here. A few of you probably know what it is. There's a weapon I haven't collected yet. And it's a pretty good weapon. It's right in here. I should turn right. Oh, I spotted an Infernus. Oh yeah, the Infernus. I want the Infernus. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm talking about. That was pretty lucky. Okay, anyway, yeah, the reason I'm here is whatever this is in here. It is a vibrator. Just a vibrator. Just a little tiny dildo vibrator thing. Yep. And it actually... it takes the flower spot. Why do I take a load of pictures of it? Do I still have those pictures? Oh crap, I need to actually find those pictures. I might still have them. Anyway, yeah, you can see it replaces the flower spot in your weapon wheel. So I can actually keep this for a really damn long time, because this is like the girlfriend weapon slot that you don't really use all that much. So I'm going to enjoy this vibrator. There you go. That's what we came all the way there for. That was one thing I missed in my playthrough so far. Wonderful. Alright, what do I do now? No, I look at the map, apparently. Shouldn't I have edited this out? Oh, fuck it. Whatever. Yes. Oh, yeah, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, I'm pointing out where I'm going. Next, I am heading to Fort Carson. Oh, yeah, if you go too far north, you get wanted stars again. Yeah, I'm going to Fort Carson to... collect another collectible thing that I haven't picked up with this save yet. It'll be the last collectible thing I do, I believe. But yeah, I'm on my way there. Oh, I actually recognise this bit of the map a bit better now. I've been playing a bit of MTA, if you guys have seen my streams, but there's a PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds MTA server. It's like complete rip-off of PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds, but it's just on the San Andreas map. It has all the weapons and everything. It's just on San Andreas' map. And it's really, really fun. It's really good. And one time I did it, there was a circle up there, and I think I either won or I came second that game, I don't remember. But it was a one-on-one at the end, and I think I lost, actually. But yeah, I was like right on top of that hill. I explored all of that massive hill up there. It was pretty fun. Okay, anyway, my Infernus blew up. Unfortunately, the Infernus takes a lot of damage from collisions and stuff, so it blew up really quickly. But it's fine, I managed to grab a police car. Spoilers, I don't die. Hey, there you go, there's another true 100% cliche. You know how hard it is to commentate something you don't remember? I have no idea what's happening. Yeah, I don't remember anything. This is ages ago. We'll see. What else is there to talk about? I didn't really write down many notes for this. I'm kind of out of practice for commentating this. Hi, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess I should say one thing. Well, actually, that's a bit of a long speech. I guess I'll wait a bit. We're almost there. Oh no, we're not. Okay, I'll do it. Yeah, so YouTube recently, in the 3 months I've been gone, I think anyway, has been having a monetization issue with all like advertisers getting pissed off of like, you know, stuff PewDiePie's done or whatever, and loads of other crap. I don't know the politics behind it. I just know that a crap ton of my Murder Simulator 2008 videos got demonetized, probably because they're too violent or I swear in them or whatever. Yeah, advertisers don't like Murder Simulator 2008, it turns out. So that's fun. So a ton of my videos got demonetized, so this one probably will as well. Okay, I didn't have enough time to give the speech. Crap. Okay, whatever. Anyway, this is the Beagle. This is a plane I haven't driven yet, or piloted or whatever, and it's glitched to spawn here. I don't remember the exact story, but I believe it's obviously supposed to spawn a different vehicle there, probably a BMX. Oh yeah, I get shot by a Hydra as well. Yeah, I don't take off with it. It's impossible to... Maybe it's possible without 4 stars to take off with it, but There's no way in hell I'm going to take off with 4 stars, like a Hydra shooting at me and shit. Yeah, there's the Beagle. I got in a Beagle, I driven it. There you go, you can add that to the list now. I did it. I got the glimpsed Beagle, alright? Everyone can stop asking me to. Yeah, I believe it's supposed to be a BMX that spawns there, but Rockstar fucked up and it spawns a Beagle instead. I'm not 100% sure, don't quote me on that. I say lots of wrong things sometimes and then like people quote me on it for like years and years and years. So I'm saying it might not be that. Scroll down in the comments and someone will probably correct me, right? But yes, it's supposed to spawn a different vehicle and it's the Beagle instead. Wonderful, that's that. There's one final thing I need to do in Los Venturas. Funnily, this is all like the north of the map stuff, that's convenient. Even later is kind of north on the map stuff as well. Huh, okay, anyway. There's one last thing. We're just heading over to the dam, and I'm gonna do a thing at the dam. Anyway, what was I saying about monetization? Yeah, so YouTube is doing this thing where you upload a video, and then they check it for copyright, and they like a few hours later, like 5 hours later, they'll tell you whether it broke copyright or not, and you lose all your money. So you have to wait. Normally, you have to wait 5 hours after uploading a video before making it live, if you think there's copyright. But now they also check it for the demonetization bot or whatever the hell. I don't know what happens. You've probably heard enough YouTubers complaining about this. But the bottom line is I need to wait a really long time before making my videos public now. Anyway, here's the interior to the dam. You can go in here at the start of the game. I believe a Caligulus mission is in here. The heist, the bank, the casino heist mission is in here. You have to blow up these generators or something to knock out the power to Los Venturas. So you can get in here early, taking a different entrance. There's nothing in here, it's not very interesting. I tried messing around with like grenade jumping onto the roof bit, because you can actually get up there and stuff. But I couldn't find a consistent way to do it, and I have like no health. What the hell am I doing? Oh wow, did I parachute off of the... Dude, sick. I actually completely forgot about that. I just jumped off of the dam. That was awesome. That was James Bond shit right there. Fantastic. This commentary is awful. I'm sorry. This last episode of the season 1 is terrible. I just wanted to finish it, okay? Okay, anyway, what else? Oh yeah, so basically any YouTube video I upload now, I have to wait ages before I make it public for the demonetization bot, and then I request a manual review or whatever, and I wait like another day for that to happen, and then it can go live. If I don't do that, you don't get any ad money, like at all. I mean, I don't get much anyway, but I was getting a fairly decent amount before the start of the series, but now I get like nothing, which is kind of sad. But yeah, whatever, I don't care, it's fine. I still want to do these videos regardless. But yeah, so because of that, this video is probably going to take like 2 days or whatever to appear on YouTube, I'm not sure. In order to counteract this, I'm going to use a new Twitch feature, which is coming out, which I'm not sure is out yet, but I'll work around it anyway. Twitch is implementing a new feature called premiering, whereby you can play a video live on Twitch, like a pre-recorded, uploaded video live, and everyone just gets to watch it, like together, like in a, you know, just watching a video with a Twitch chat instead of a YouTube comment system live, right? So what I'm going to do is, when this episode's done, I'm going to upload it to YouTube, which will take a while, and then YouTube can do all of its, like, you know, checking for demonetization wizardry for like 2 days or whatever. And while that's happening, I'll then live stream the episode on Twitch. I will, like, give an hour buffer from the start, so I'll probably do, like, royal flush attempts for an hour or something to give people a chance to get there so they don't miss the start of it. But I'm going to try it. I'm going to try and premiere, as it's called, but I don't think the feature's out, but I'll just play a video on XSplit, like, whatever, it doesn't matter. But yeah, I'm going to try, like, live showing of the episode at the start, and then releasing it on YouTube later for people who missed it and whoever doesn't want to watch it on Twitch or whatever. I reckon it could be fun. Like, watching it with people in chat is going to be interesting. I won't have, like, donation alerts or any stupid shit like that over it. I'll turn all that off and I won't commentate over it. and I'll just be in the chat talking with people while we're watching it. So yeah, hi chat, you might be watching this right now. Give me a Frank Z. There you go. But yeah, this is still a YouTube primarily series. I'm not going to like Twitch focus this. I know a lot of people prefer to watch stuff on YouTube instead of Twitch, and this was like the one thing I did that was YouTube only and not Twitch. And now I'm kind of making it Twitch as well, and I'm sorry, but it's just how it is. Like, Twitch does some dumb things as well as YouTube, but at least Twitch, you know, doesn't hurt my bottom line all the time. I don't know. So yeah, now it'll be Twitch and YouTube. I won't like. I mean, I guess you could watch it on Twitch past broadcasts as well, but yeah, whatever. It'll be a YouTube series. This is YouTube focused. I'm making this for YouTube. Don't worry. So don't worry about that. But yeah, let me know how you think about that. If everyone on YouTube is really offended that people on Twitch get to watch it first, then I might not. But you know, this is just the situation I find myself in, like how it has to work now. That was a really long speech, wasn't it? And I just flew into a bridge and dodged the Hydra and everything, and I didn't talk about it. That's kind of sad. Oh yeah, sick replay. Yeah, I was trying to. I'm like commentating over this, and I'm not even talking about what's happening. I was trying to escape from Los Venturas, and I got halfway there on the helicopter, and then I decided to not take the helicopter because I'll die to a Hydra, and I took the Dodo instead. Unfortunately, I still... Is that Dodo? No, not Dodo, it's... Oh god, how the fuck do I get out of this? What the hell? Okay, that's actually impressive. I don't remember this. Jesus, that was close. Oh, jeez. Okay, yeah, what's that plane called? The Sea Sparrow, that's it. No, that's the helicopter. God, it's been so long since I played this. Whatever that plane is called. Yeah, I was taking it back home, and yeah, Hydra still got me. I flew into a bridge, but somehow I made it out alive. And then this happened, and somehow I made it out alive. What the hell? This was such a lucky escape. Jesus Christ. Okay. Well, there you go then. Like, I mean, spoilers, I don't die, so I guess I don't. Unless this is like a failed take I'm accidentally commenting over. Good god, if I've wasted like 17 minutes. No, it's fine. It's definitely the right one. Yeah, that was the first segment. I got the vibrator, got in the Beagle, showed the dam interior, yeah, that's it. It's just some clean-uppy stuff. Yeah, this is the end of what I recorded months and months ago, so maybe I can actually do good commentary now. Yeah, I'm just running back to the safe house and saving and healing and whatnot. Alright. While I'm doing that, what else do I have to talk about? Oh god, I ran out of things to talk about on my notes. Jesus, okay. Well, I guess it got me through the bit where I don't know what's happening, so that's good. Oh yeah, Humble Bundle. I just bought Vegas Pro 14 Edit on Humble Bundle for like $20 or something cheap. I might try using that to edit these instead of Adobe Premiere soon, so... Good timing as well, like the next season or whatever I can do with a different editor. Whoa, there you go. That's yeah. So if anyone wants a copy of Vegas Pro, now's the time. It's a year-old copy, but I mean it's $20. Like whatever, you can go wrong with that. It's pretty good value, considering it's normally valued at like $200. It's like 90% off. It's pretty good. Anyway, here's the last segment. I only do one thing in this segment. There's actually two of them. It's split into two. But the very, very, very last task I have to do, that I made up, is to fly under every water-bearing bridge. I think that's the right word. In later GTA games, like GTA 4 and GTA 5, you get like an achievement or whatever, or in-game statistics that count how many over water bridges, I don't know what the terminology is, won't be water bearing, but over water bridges you fly under. So I decided that I was gonna do the same in San Andreas. So I'm gonna fly under every single water bridge in the entire game. Now, this led to a few problems. Mostly the fact that I was going to use the Hydra for it, because it's the only plane that makes sense for this. And I have to get the Hydra out of here and everything. It also means if I damage the Hydra even a little bit, I can't really repair it because I can't put in a paint spray or a garage or anything, and I can't just get a new one. And I have to make it back, and I'm going to have a lot of wanted stars while I'm doing it. And I have to go through this whole setup every time I want to retry it. I tweeted about how difficult this was, and a lot of people responded to me with, "Oh, I flew under every bridge, it's not that hard," and they link me their videos of it. And it's like, them doing one bridge, and then cutting, and then doing another bridge probably like 2 hours later. I have to explain, it's like, no, I kind of want to do all of these at the same time on a master save with a Hydra I'm not even supposed to have. So yeah, it's a bit different. Good god, this Hydra's loud. Yeah, I have to use the close camera to make this easier. So I guess I'll turn the Hydra down in post. I'm kind of being deafened though right now. Yeah, I'll turn the sound down for this bit. But yeah, so I was struggling with flying under every bridge for a really long time, because a lot of them are really hard, and I have to like dodge Hydras and stuff like that, and boats. The fucking police boats that shoot at you with like machine guns, god, they're the worst when you're above water. So I had to find a different way of doing it, and I polled on Twitter whether I should do it this different way that I'm not going to spoil, and everyone said yes. Well, not everyone, but most people said it was okay, and they thought they would be okay with it. I'll probably do this properly at a later date when I unlock the Hydra properly, and I can just throw them away and get new ones. But for now, this'll do. This is cool enough. So what I'm gonna do? Oh, this is another requested thing as well. Yeah, there's another thing people wanted me to do that I said I couldn't do and was actually impossible. Well, I found a way. So right here, this building has a very cool feature to it that I'm sure some of you know. This roof here, this overhanging roof bit, well, it has no collision. You can just go straight through it. And this is like a Hydra-sized hole in the map. So now I'm under the map. Now, maybe some of you can figure out how I'm going to fly under every bridge. I never said I had to be above water to do it. Yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a mix of flying under the really, really stupidly difficult bridges under the ground, and then I'm going to undrown the Hydra, or more appropriately, I'm going to go back inbounds, but I'm going to be underwater. So I have an undrowned Hydra, and then I'll fly under some more bridges, right? So, yeah, we're underground. I need to be really careful. If you pay attention to the bottom left, there's a height bar. If that goes too far off the screen and I go too low, the game will be like, oh, you fell out the map, and like reset me onto ground, and the Hydra will blow up and lots of other bad things will happen. So I can't go like too low. Here we go, I'm flying under some bridges. Keep track of the mini-map of which bridges I fly under. So yeah, I can't go too low. And also another problem is, when I undrown the Hydra, if I go anywhere near the water, like the water line, the Hydra will drown again. So just undrowning the Hydra doesn't make every bridge really easy like I thought it would do. Like this river, for example, is really, really shallow, so it would have been impossible to fly under all these bridges undrowned. So I decided to just fly under all these bridges under the water instead. So there you go. All those bridges done. There you are. It just looks so stupid. And now, just over here, there's a way to get back inbounds if I very carefully fly under this invisible wall. Good. I've hit that invisible wall so many times. And then you can go through this floor, because they never expected you to be able to dive this far with CJ. You don't have enough lung capacity to get down here. Well, yeah. You see that wall to my right that extends beyond the bottom bit? That's what I was avoiding. I'm not showing it again, am I? Damn it, hopefully you saw it. So yeah, now I'm under the water, but inbounds again, I guess. So yeah, I undrowned a Hydra, as everyone asked. The reason I did it this way and not the normal way is because if you undrown a Hydra normally, the second the Hydra reaches the undrowning spot, it just blows up, right? It's like, it's upside down. There's no way to like flip it so it's the right way up, and it also blows up immediately upon touching the undrowning spot. So you can't undrown a Hydra normally. You probably can't do any planes normally, I guess. So this is the only way to undrown it that I found. Right here. So here we go. I have to be really careful not to hit the ground and not to hit the roof, which is the water. And I'm like flying through this really thin tunnel, basically. And I have to fly under all these bridges. There you go, I did it. Yeah, so I had to go, you see in front of me, I can't go through there without touching the water. So I had to go through this bank bit that way, and then I have to turn around and go back out the same way. I'm too lazy to edit out. Oh yeah, the Hydra still shoots at me. The Hydra can hit me. The missiles do work underwater as well. And there's the damn boats. So you see how that boat was like shooting me? He can actually damage you and destroy you, which is a real problem. So I have to be careful of those police boats. Anyway, that was those bridges done. Now we're going to move on to this river over here and do the next few bridges. So, yeah, so this is, I'm like to the south of Los Santos right now, like the bay, the beach bit. I'm like south of there, that's where this is. I've actually been here before on the BMX. This is vaguely near where that drowned BMX is. There's more police boats I'm trying to avoid. Yeah, they shoot you. Like, the Hydra doesn't take much damage before it blows up, so I have to be really careful. Speaking of taking too much damage before it blows up, this bit here, this section of this river is really hard to fly through. Not this bit coming up. You see this here? So unfortunately I had to cheat a little bit and use hover mode to get through here. I spent like a week trying to fly through here normally underground, and I just kept blowing up. Even if I made it through that bit, then this bit in front of me, which is a really hard turn to the left, also got me. It's like a hard turn to the left with a wall in front of me, right? So yeah, that was, I'm going to say impossible to fly through. Maybe someone will upload a video of it doing it, but yeah, I gave up with that, I'm sorry. So I have to hover mode and cheat these bridges, but I still flew under them, alright? I'm flying still. Okay, and then this next section, I'm like being really careful. So yeah, up to this point, this was normally about as far as I got on every try before I blew up by like hitting these walls and stuff. If you damage the plane, it's over because you need to do some precise flying later. So yeah, I'm doing this really, really carefully in hover mode. I probably could have flew through that, but I'm just taking it nice and slow. I believe this next bit I fly properly through. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyway, this is the river I normally follow when I fly to San Fierro. So I was just above myself, like at the start of this clip. So this bridge here in front of me, I've flown under several times already, which is for fun. But I'll do it again anyway, why not? I have to go down this river. Yeah, be careful, don't touch the water above me. No, God, that was close. How did I not get caught there? Alright, and then yeah, if you ever wonder why I put the landing gear out, it's to actually slow the plane down, and if you use the landing gear, it drops the flaps as well, which actually flies slower without stalling. People that know plane talk will know what I'm talking about, but yeah. Anyway, here's this river. Biggest obstacle here are these rocks, obviously, that appear like right in front of your face, like that one I almost hit, Jesus. And then also you get the police boats like that shoot you as well. Yeah, you got a couple hits on me. You can see the sparks that like fly off the Hydra. It's a real pain in the butt. Okay, but yeah, I'm just flying down this river. And then coming up down here, there's this massive wall that's like really tight to fly through. Not that tight actually, I made it. And there we go. That was all the bridges down this river. Oh no, there's one more, right? There's the train track one in front of me still. Yeah, there it is. Flew under that bridge. There you go. That's all the bridges on this river I've flown through. And now I'm back here again. I was here earlier, but I went south instead of down this river. Now I'm going to try and fly down these bridges, fly under these bridges. These ones would be easy above water, but, you know, let's explore underwater with a Hydra anyway, right? Oh yeah, I think I failed turning around a little bit here. Oh no, I did it. Sort of. Yeah, there we go, I made it. Alright. And then I fly back. I have to fly as quickly as possible down this trench, because otherwise the police boats are going to really mess me up, my Hydra. Yeah. Thankfully they don't seem to spawn as much. Normally when I did this there were like 2 police boats constantly. Yeah, there's one. But thankfully I'm like low enough that he can't hit me. Yeah, there you go. There's always like 2 police boats that are shooting at me. Right, now the rocks start, so I can't be this low anymore, and that police boat's gonna hit me, almost. Right, I think it's after this bridge the rocks start spawning. Oh yeah, there we go. Flipping, holy Christ, yeah. Bloody rocks. Okay, still going. This river is really long when you're flying under it. Okay, there are some more bridges to my right, but I'll do those ones later, don't worry. Whoa! How the hell did I not drown then? Jeez. Oh yeah, I missed my turn, that was it. Oh yeah, I'm getting shot at by the other Hydra again. Okay, flying through this trench. This is like the San Andreas Fault or whatever. Remember when I was exploring underwater here? This is a better way of exploring it. This is way better. But yeah, it took me ages to figure out how to actually undrown the Hydra. If I just like, you know where I went through the hole in the building, if I just flew straight to the coast from there, the wall that like, this solid wall, it goes so deep that you just reset to the top if you try to go under it. There's probably other ways of getting back inbounds but underwater, but that place, like on the very, very east of the map, that was the best place I found. Yeah, so like, trying to undrown anywhere west of San Fierro didn't work for me, so I had to fly all the way across the map and then all the way back. Anyway, that's all those bridges done. Now I'm going to do these final bridges over here. Now, this bit here, I hadn't actually made it this far before. Normally the police boats had blown me up by this point. So I never actually tried to fly down this river underwater. So this was my first attempt at it. And if I remember right, it doesn't go to plan. If I remember right, I might be wrong. Just flying. Am I there yet? No, almost there. It's really hard to tell distances when you're under the water like this. There's no like visual references or anything. Anyway, I finally made it. So yeah, this is the one, and I first look at it here, and I'm like, oh god, can I actually fit under this without drowning again? So I give it a look, I fly under this bridge, and I fly up, and I make it up here, and then I'm like, I don't know about this, and then I look forwards, and it's just like, how on earth am I gonna make it through this in front of me? It's just like, I'm gonna have to like wheel along the ground all the way through this. So carefully, yeah, keep going. So it's really difficult when you're doing this because yeah, what the Hydra can shoot you, the boats can shoot you, and yeah, I decide no, because there's another heel in front of me that I'm gonna have to wheel over. And I decided that I wasn't going to do it like that, so I came up with a different plan on the spot. We're gonna, oh god, yeah, this is the difficulty of this. Okay, now my Hydra is really damaged, thankfully it doesn't explode or anything. Yeah, so I decide that we're gonna fly under these rivers, these bridges, the same way we did earlier, and I'm gonna go under, like out of bounds under the map. So here I go, down we go. I'm like carefully checking for the invisible wall. So yeah, here's another invisible wall that you could go under, thankfully, so I can actually make it. And you can see like the bridge pillars that are way too big for the river, that extend through the river. There's a lot of those down this river, you'll see a few of those. But yeah, this is just another river. Maybe if I'd come from the other entrance and like gone that way up and then turned around there, then maybe it'd work, but whatever, it's too much effort. I'm still flying under the bridge, and this is arguably cooler. Like, look at this. Like, under the ground. Anyway, go in. I'm, like, carefully flying, because, again, I hadn't made it to this point before, and I'm, like, determined to finish this, because this took ages of work, trying to get this clip finished. I'm, like, avoiding all these massive pillars, extend so far under the ground. Keep going, and I have absolutely no idea what's in front of me, so I'm doing this really slowly with my landing gear out and everything. There's the things to my right aren't actually bridges, I believe. I think they're just like little bits of dirt that go over the river. I could be wrong. But fuck it. It's just good enough. Yeah, they're still going. There's this bridge here, all these sticks that like extend through the ground that I'm carefully avoiding. And then there's another one in front of me, all the sticks, although those seem to be the right length, which is nice. bits of the ground to my right that stick out far too much, and then there's a big invisible wall in front of me, and I know it's there, but I have no idea how much it extends down. So here I am, I'm getting really low, almost fell out of bounds, fell back in bounds again. And yeah, I've done all the rivers, I've done all the bridges. There's some down and to the right a little bit. I don't know how long this pause is. I probably should have edited this out. I think I do stuff eventually. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so there's a couple more bridges in front of me. To my north. These ones. I'm going to fly under these ones. And then that's all the bridges I'm going to do in this segment. And then we're going to fly back and save. And not lose all this work. And you can hear the Hydra. It's like the engine's like fluttering, so it's very close to exploding. And also a storm starts, so now the wind is like pushing me in one direction constantly as well, and I have to correct for that. Everything is getting really bad, and I'm like, you know what, get home, just go back. So here's the plan. We're just gonna fly straight back to where I came in to this hellhole, which is through this hole. And I'm going to go all the way back, and we're going to get the Hydra and put it back in the police station, because we want to keep this Hydra forever. This is my special Hydra. This is my oh, you can see the bridge of the tunnel on the mountain on top of me. That's nice. Yeah, I want this Hydra forever. It's my master save Hydra. Okay, so I'm like carefully again. I have like no idea what lies in front of me, and if stuff is facing the other way, it's invisible because all polygons in this game are one-sided. So I'm like very carefully navigating my way around, and when I get to here, I'm pretty confident because I've like vaguely explored under San Fierro a bit with this glitch before. I mean, I've used a helicopter with it before, never used a Hydra, so this is a bit different. Okay, now I have to try to get back inbounds with 4 stars, with Hydra shooting at me, and with the wind. It was a pretty heartbeat moment. Heart-wrenching? No, that's not right, is it? Pretty intense moment. Oh, you can see, like, the air that my Hydra is supposed to be on top of, above me. Carefully, because this building isn't all unsolid. There's a bit of it that does have a solid floor, so I'm like carefully trying to avoid that. And obviously the walls and stuff are solid, and my Hydra's really damaged. I'm like carefully, I'm too far forwards. Easy does it. Slowly going up. Yeah, I'm like way too far forwards. Thankfully this thing isn't solid. Yeah, now I realise I'm like, yeah, there you go, I'm like correcting for it, dropping flares just in case a Hydra shoots at me. A Hydra can shoot at me and hit the building, and the explosion goes through the wall and it can kill me, so I have to watch out for that as well. Alright, there it is, there's the hole to freedom. It's like carefully flying through. Easy. And we're out. Hooray! Back in bounds. And I did it. All I have to do now is go back to Los Santos, save to get rid of my wanted stars, and then put the Hydra back in the police station. Yeah, anyway, that's that segment done. That was the undrowning bridges I've done. Now, most of you have noticed, hopefully, that there are a few bridges in Los Venturas that I haven't done yet. But I had different plans for those, because those ones I could do above water, so I'm going to do those ones next. So for those of you who are disappointed or whatever that I undrowned instead of flying under these bridges properly, don't worry, there's a little segment for you at the end as well. You'll get your comeuppance or whatever. Anyway, here we are. I'm making it back, slowly going down. Thankfully the police and stuff don't shoot at me. They don't even spawn, I believe. Just nice and easy. There's one mistake I could do here, which is parking the Hydra too close to the safe house, and then it will like despawn. So yeah, thankfully I have this pretty good, like, that car park. Just park it outside that car park and it seems to be consistent. Oh, and I still have the vibrator from earlier, nice. And there we go. If you look at the timestamps of the saves, when I save after this, you'll notice that there's a 2-month gap. Yeah, that took 2 months, that segment. Not because it was really hard, but because I had to come up with a plan, I had to find a way to get the Hydra undrowned, and I had to also do all the other speedrunning practice for Gaytonia 100%. Oh yeah, I never actually told you about my rapid run. Yeah, so the really, really longathon is a marathon that's still happening. It's based around Beaten Katos, I can't say that game's name properly, 100%, which takes 15 days to complete. So it has a lot of downtime in it, and last time Buffon, I'm probably not saying that name right, it's French. Last time he streamed it on Twitch, he actually got banned from Twitch because he was like AFK for like 24 hours or whatever, because there's a lot of downtime in that run. I won't explain it. If you want to know, go watch the marathon. So this time, he decided to have a marathon based around it. So he's doing Beaten Katos 100%, while other really long games are happening. Not in the background, his game happens in the background, but while other really long games are happening in the marathon. So there's always gameplay, so he doesn't get banned from Twitch. And that's on twitch.tv/speedrunslive. Anyway, there's the old pimpin trick to get the Hydra back in the police station. And then I go save this 3 months or 2 months of work segment. Sorry if this was underwhelming and it doesn't look like 2 months of work, because it wasn't really 2 months of work. I really hope this episode doesn't like Half-Life 3 it up, where everyone has massive expectations and then when it finally comes out it's going to be awful. Like, doesn't meet those expectations. We'll see. Anyway, there we go. If you look at the timestamps, there you go. 20th of October and then 12th of December. Oh dear. Anyway, this is the final segment. Just going to go back to the Hydra. Just did all that to like heal it, because there was no way in hell I was going to be able to do this at the end of that other stuff as well. So yeah, I decided to put it here and segment it off so I could do it easier. Just going to head back to the police station and get the Hydra. But yeah, anyway, about the marathon. Yeah, it's happening on Speedruns Live. And I did Gaytonia 100% in it. And I actually got like PB/world record. It's world record mostly because I'm the only person that runs it at the moment. But yeah, it was a PB. It was a really terrible run because I was really sleepy at the start and I died twice. But I got really lucky with Drug Wars, so it was fast. Woo! I guess I'll link that in the description if anyone wants to watch Gaytonia 100%. You'd have to watch it on Twitch though, because there's way too much music for it to ever get on YouTube. So if you're wondering why I didn't upload it to YouTube, that's why. It's staying on Twitch forever, I'm afraid. Alright, just using the rockets to kill all these guys. Like, I can just headshot these guys, but it takes so much more work, and it takes so much longer. Because I like reset this so much trying to do this all the time, like getting in the Hydra, failing, getting in the Hydra, failing, it takes so much time. I just decided to just say screw it and just rocket them just to save a bit of time restarting. And here this police car like drives under me, but whoa, bit of a bounce, but thankfully it doesn't make too much of a difference. Hydra's still a-okay. Managed to fly over it. Wonderful. Oh yes, putting the camera close again so the Hydra's really loud. I'll turn that down again. Hopefully I'll remember to turn this down, otherwise you probably won't be able to hear me. Alright, here's this police car. I think I just drive past him, yeah, squeeze my way out. I got very good at getting out of the garage. There you go, look at that, seamless, easy. Just crab my way out of it, and then back into the skies. Yeah, so anyway, there are a few bridges left in Los Venturas, well, the desert, I guess. And I'm going to fly under them properly. Yeah, except one of them, but that's because you can't fly under it at all. But yeah, I'm going to head over there. And we'll do some real under-bridge flying, alright? Yeah, just cinematic moding it up. There's my wonderful 4 stars. Now, this is a route I want to take through here, where I, like, line up my my run better. Yeah, just over here, there's lots of invisible trees I'm avoiding. Trust me, I crashed into them quite a few times. Alright, so here we go. So the bridge is just to my north. There it is. I'm going to line up, going to avoid this Hydra shot, and then I'm going to turn upside down. Here we go, this is the stuff. This is what you expected when I said flying under every bridge, right? And you got this one, which is really tight. Just made it. Nice. There you go. That took a lot longer than I'm willing to admit. Oh god, the Hydra is really close to me then. Alright, and then there's this bridge here. I do a little, there you go, under that one. Now, this bridge that I'm about to fly through instead of under, I decided not to fly under it because I tried hover moding it as close as possible under it, and you just hit the water and sink every time. So instead, I decided to compensate. Fuck, I forgot the word. I'm just gonna do this instead. There you go. Just about squeeze through. A bit difficult with the police spawning as well. I don't want to fly into them. There we go. Unfortunately, the camera angle wasn't that great because you just see the bridge going past constantly, but never mind. Alright, and there's one final bridge I have to do. It's just behind this big rock in front of me. Lining up for it, going nice and slow with the landing gear. Turn to the right. Keep the landing gear out so I can go nice and slow. And under we go. There we go. Every water bridge in San Andreas flown under, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe I missed one or two. So yeah, later on, like way into the series, when I get to Los Venturas and I unlock a Hydra properly, I'll probably do this again, but better. And I'll also fly under every other bridge, like non-water bridge. All the ones in like Los Venturas motorways, and well, every motorway pretty much. I'll fly under every bridge later on. But for now, that's as good as it's going to get for the master save. Because it's just too difficult to get the Hydra out and keep it alive and whatnot. But yeah, there you go. This is officially the end of the master save. We did it, Reddit. Even though Reddit was never involved, but yeah, whatever. Just avoiding more Hydra shots. But yeah, there we go. I guess I should give some sort of speech or something at the end of the master save, end of season 1. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching all of my stupid Let's Plays of a 13-year-old game. We can actually start the game properly now. That'd be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah, so again, my plans are in between season 1 and 2. I want to make a big, I forgot what people left a load of comments in the last video telling me what I should call it, but I want to make a big roundup video of everything that happened in season 1. So like, if you don't want to watch every single episode, you can watch that back to see all the major things we did. I keep doing that thing, I did. And I'll make that video, and while I'm making that video, I'll probably release a few spin-off-y true 100% videos. I have a few ideas for spin-off-y things. I guess I'll spoil one of them. I haven't reviewed every meal, but I'll do that stupid meme in a spin-off-y episode, so you have that to look forward to. But yes, I am still very busy with speedrunning games, Gay Tony. I took a break from it for the past few weeks, which has allowed me to finish this video, and I'll go back to it. So I might edit the roundup video in my spare time. We'll see, but don't expect any true 100% for a long time after this, I'm afraid. There might be a few stupid review videos, but we'll see. Yeah, the stupid spin-off-y videos. They'll probably only be like 5 minutes or whatever long each. We'll see. But yeah, see you all in season 2, I guess. When we finally start missions. Hooray! I'm done with the master save. There's the Hydra back in. I'll go save for the final time in the master save. Kind of nice that we end on episode 35. Nice round number. Even though it's not like an even... Why is 5 like a nice number? People that like even numbers, like numbers 0, 2, 4, 5, 6, 8, and 0, right? They don't like odd numbers except 5, because it's like half of 0. Anyway, yeah, episode 35. I guess I'll restart the numbering, so season 2 will be episode 1 again. Yeah, I didn't really have any speech planned. I never really plan too much. Don't script. I'm not much of a script reader. You'd be able to tell if I was reading from a script. But yeah, there we go. The final save. Done. At last. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Whenever I get to do the next episode. And maybe for spin-offy things. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'm just gonna go thematically put all my clothes back on and go start the first mission cutscene, and then do a dramatic fade out just as it starts that leads into the next episode, and maybe I'll put like a to be continued thing on the screen or whatever. Yeah. Thanks a lot for watching all 35 episodes, hopefully. I swear to God, if you didn't watch all 35 episodes and ask me dumb questions about how much money I have, I got the Hydra and stuff. Anyway, thanks for watching, and this is really drawn out, but yeah, I'll see you guys in like a month or something. Bye.